astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, August 7th to Monday, August 14th. Now, before I get started, I just wanted to say that this week's horoscope is going to be a little bit different than the way I normally do them. That's because I actually jumped the gun last week and gave you this week's horoscope last week. Okay, the reason why I did that is because there wasn't too much going on last week that I thought was going to be really big, that was really inspiring or interesting in some ways. So that's why I didn't cover a lot of stuff going on last week. Also because we have a lunar eclipse happening this week. Lunar eclipses are very huge, big events that happen only twice a year that stick with us for a while. They build and then they come off and they kind of hang around. And so I really thought it was really important to give you that information and to show you the future, okay, while that was going on. Also, I'm also just really excited about this eclipse that's coming up too. So I also just wanted to talk about it as well because I think it's going to be good. I think it's meant to bring us to a better place, and so I wanted to go there and let you know about all that. Okay, so that's why this horoscope is going to be interesting. I'm actually going to go a little bit back to the past of last week, and then I'm going to bring us forward to this week and kind of go from there and give you a little bit more of the bigger picture in that sense. Okay, so now let's go ahead and jump in and look at your chart. All right, Cancer. What happened last week, because we're going to start there, is we actually had Pluto in a square with Jupiter, all right, and that was exact. And now what's going on for you is Pluto was in your 7th house of partners, all right. We've got Jupiter in your 4th house of home and family. So I think what you're trying to do is maybe there's been a lot of changes lately with other people, with the people that you partner with intimately, okay? And a marriage partnership, a business partnership, something along those lines that was going on. And I think you were trying to make sense of some of those changes, build more stability with some of your relationships, either at home or in a very solid way where you feel like things aren't changing so much and you can really begin to start to build on something. I think that was going on there. On top of that, we did have Uranus stationed to go retrograde in your 10th house of career. So I think while that's going on with people wanting to bring more stability in your life, with people, you're not messing around anymore about your career, about your social standing, about where your life is going. Maybe you felt like it was kind of hard to move forward, to move up in the world in some ways. And I think last week you're finally like, we need to cut to the chase. We need to start making progress here in our career. And I think you were starting to do that. While that was going on, we also had Venus here moving into your sign. Okay, bringing more of your focus and your attention onto you and yourself and what you want, okay, and how you can bring more of that security and that safety and bring more of the comfort into your life that you need to just get right with yourself, okay? So that was what was going on last week. Now, when we come into this week on Monday, when we have the lunar eclipse, that is going to happen for you here where the moon is, and over here where the sun is, all right? And the moon for you is in your 8th house of changes and of intimacy, and the sun is in your 2nd of like money and of your gifts and talents. So I think what's going on Monday is you've got to learn how to get rid of all of these changes that you've been making in life. Maybe you've been making a lot of investments with things going on, or you've been getting into a lot of intimate relationships or things like that, or just been trying to end or begin something or change your life to get it to the place that you want to be. And I think what you're going to have to learn this week is how to finish making all those changes, bring all those changes to completion so that you can start building more stability into your life here where the sun is. Start bringing more money to you, start feeling more confident, start using more of your gifts and your talents and skills to just show the world who it is that you are. Okay, so I think that's what's going on there. And once you do that and focus more on bringing stability to your life, on who you are, it's going to open some doors for you, okay? Those doors for you, it's going to help you a lot in your job and your daily routines to really commit to something, a job or a daily routine that is really good for you and can help you. It's also going to open some doors here to help you bring more stability into your life, okay, in a way that is going to be really good for you, all right? So I see a lot of that coming in. On top of that, we are also going to have an opportunity here to communicate more about the things that you really like, okay, and about things that are close to your heart. That for you is going to be communicating, especially with people around town, in your community, or just a lot of communication just with people kind of around you that you're familiar with, and your identity and about who you are and about what you want to really open up some of those doors there, okay? So I think that is what is going on this week. It may require you to think very differently about how you interact with other people, about how you use some of your gifts and talents and skills, and how you do that with others, with people that you want to partner with or that you want to let in on who you are. I think you have to think very differently about how you relate with other people, okay? I also think, you know, Mercury is going to start going retrograde too at the very end of this week as well. So you're also going to start to review some of this stuff that's been coming up, some of the things that you've been thinking, perhaps the way that you've been communicating, stuff going on there. so that you can move forward. All right, so that's what I see happening for you this week. Now, your card for the week is the Page of Cups reversed. What this does indicate to me is that maybe you're not feeling quite right emotionally. Maybe you're feeling that it's hard for you to be creative or to express yourself or to feel kind of loved and right, especially when we've got a full moon here going on. That could be a little bit hard for my Cancers, and some of this stuff isn't in the best aspect to what is going on with your sun here. But I think the message is to try to find your creativity this week, to try to find some romance, try to get in touch with your heart, even if it's hard this week. And maybe if you need to take time out every once in a while to focus on some things that are important to you and to get right with yourself so that you can make some of these changes and some of these endings and move forward in a way that really resonates truly with your heart. Okay, so that's what I see for you this week. Thank you so much for watching your horoscope. If you like it, please like it on Facebook, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.